Hello students, today I will go for the chapter of microbial staining. You have to go through the differential staining, simple staining, gram staining of the organism. So the most initial observations of the organisms are made by stained preparations. What does it mean, staining? We all know that organisms cannot be visualized in the naked eye. So it has to be visualized under the microscope. But under the microscope, it should be stained in such a way that it will develop a color so that we can visualize them. So staining simply means coloring the organisms with a dye that emphasizes certain structure. But before staining, we have to fix the microbial smear. So it means it has to be attached to the microscopic slide. Fixing simultaneously kills the organisms and fixes them to the slide. So it also preserves various parts of the microbes in their natural state with only minimal distortion. So when a specimen is to be fixed, a thin film of the material containing the organisms is spread over the surface of the slide. The organism has to be spreaded on the slide in such a way that it will form a thinner layer on the slide. So the film is also known as the smear. It is allowed to air dry. In most staining procedure, the slide is then fixed by passing it through the flame of a Bunsen burner several times. Stain is applied and then washed off with the water. Then the slide is blotted with absorbent paper. Stains are salts composed of positive and a negative ion. One of which is colored is known as the chromophore. The color is so called the basic dye. So we have made the two terms. One is dye, another is stain. Stain has the only chromophore group, but the dye has both chromophore and oxochrome group. Clear? So there are two dyes, basic dye and acidic dyes. Basic dyes consists of the positive ion. In acidic dyes, it is the negative ion. So bacteria are slightly negatively charged at pH 7. Thus, the colored positive ion in a basic dye is attracted to the negatively charged bacterial cell. Basic dye which include the crystal violet. Example should be in mind that basic dyes which include the crystal violet, methylene blue, malachite green, safranin are more commonly used than the acidic dyes. Then the term comes as the negative staining. So it is this particular of the negative staining, it is valuable in the observation of the overall cell shape, size and capsule because the cells are made highly visible against a contrasting dark background. Generally, we have visualized the organisms against normal staining but not the negative staining. In case of the negative staining, it has to be visible against a contrasting dark background. It should be in mind. Then comes to the simple stain. It's an aqueous or alcohol solution of a single basic dye. Occasionally, a chemical is added to the solution to intensify the stain, such as additives called as the mordant. So the function of the mordant is to increase the affinity of a stain for a biological specimen. Then the term comes as the differential staining. So differential stains react differently with the different kinds of the bacteria and thus can be used to distinguish among them. So the example of the differential staining is the gram stain. We all know that the gram stain was developed in the 1884 by the Danish bacteriologist Hans Christian Gram. And the procedure we all know. Here as a primary stain, the crystal violet is used. After a short time, the purple dye is washed up, that is crystal violet is washed up, and the smear is covered with the iodine. So it acts as the mordant. When the iodine is washed up, both gram positive, gram negative bacteria appear dark violet or purple. Next, the slide is washed with alcohol or an alcohol acetone solution. The solution is a decolorizing agent which removes the purple from the cells of the species but not from the others. The alcohol is rinsed off and the slide is then stained with safranin. Safranin is considered as the counter stain that removes and that already has the structure of the red dye. So the smear is washed again, blotted dry and examined microscopically. So we know that the gram positive, the bacteria or the organisms can be classified on the staining mechanism, right? Gram positive and the gram negative. So the gram positive bacteria, gram negative bacteria, the colorless after the alcoholic wash, and they are no longer visible. This is why the basic dye safranin is applied. It turns the gram negative bacteria pink. Stains such as safranin that have a contrasting color to the primary stain known as the counter stain, because gram positive bacteria retain the original purple stain. They are not affected by the safranin counter stain. It is important. And the basic molecular mechanism is it will form a CVI complex. What does it mean? It means different kinds of bacteria react differently to the gram stain because the structural differences in the cell walls affect the retention or escape of the combination of crystal violet and iodine, so called the CVI complex or CVI, capital VI complex. Among other differences, gram positive bacteria have a thicker peptidoglycan layer or cell wall than the gram negative bacteria, we all know. So in addition, gram negative bacteria contain a layer of the lipopolysaccharide as part of their cell wall. So when applied to both gram positive and gram negative cells, crystal violet and then iodine readily enter the cells, and inside the cells that particular of the crystal violet and iodine will form a complex that is CVI complex, and this complex is larger than the crystal violet molecule that entered the cells, and because of its size it cannot be washed out of the intact peptidoglycan layer of the gram positive cells by alcohol, and consequently the gram positive cell retain the color of the crystal violet dye. But in case of the gram negative cells, the alcohol wash disrupts the outer lipopolysaccharide layer and the CVI complex is washed out through the thin layer, and the CVI complex is washed out through the thin layer of the peptidoglycan. So as a result, the gram negative cells are colorless until counterstained with the safranin, after which they become pink in color. It's an important molecular mechanism that how the particular bacteria can be stained and can be differentiated based on their gram staining. Then the term known as the acid-fast staining. So this acid-fast stain that binds strongly only to the bacteria that have a waxy material in their cell walls. So example is the Mycobacterium tuberculosis, the causative agent of the tuberculosis, and the Mycobacterium leprae, the causative agent of the leprosy. The stain is also used to identify the pathogenic stain of the genus Nocardia. So the mechanism behind this is in the acid-fast staining procedure, the red dye known as the carbolfuchsin. Important, the red dye known as the carbolfuchsin is applied to the fixed smear and the slide is gently heated for several minutes. Then the slide is cooled and washed with water. The smear is next treated with the acid alcohol, a decolorizer, which removes the red stain from the bacteria that are not acid fast. The acid-fast organisms retain the red color because the carbolfuchsin is more soluble in the cell wall lipids than in the acid alcohol. It's an important. The acid-fast organisms retain their red color because the carbolfuchsin is more soluble in the cell wall lipids than in the acid alcohol. In non-acid fast bacteria whose cell walls lack the lipid component, the carbolfuchsin is rapidly removed during the decolorization and leaving the cells colorless. Then comes the, what do you mean by special stains? So these special stains are used to color and isolate specific parts of the organism such as endospore and the flagella, and to reveal the presence of the capsule. So we know that the microbial or bacterial capsule can be stained by using the negative staining. So here many organisms contain a gelatinous covering known as the capsule, which we will discuss next in our session. But what happens? The capsule staining is more difficult than the other types of the staining procedure because capsular materials are soluble in water and may be dislodged or removed during the rigorous washing. So to demonstrate the presence of the capsula, microbiologist can mix the bacteria in a solution containing a fine colloidal suspension of the colorless particles to provide a contrasting background and then stain the bacteria with a simple stain. Because of their chemical composition, capsules do not accept most biological dyes such as safranin and thus appear as the halos surrounding each stain of the bacterial cell. Then comes to the endospore staining. So we know that the endospore is a particular structure which is present in case of the gram-positive bacteria and which is essential to withstand in the harsh environmental condition. So it's a dormant structure. The most commonly used endospore stain is the Schaeffer-Fulton endospore stain. Malachite green, the primary stain here, is applied to a heat fixed smear and then heated to steaming for about the 5 minutes. The heat helps the stain penetrate within the endospore wall. Here heat applied which is effective or which is responsible for the penetration of the stain. Stain here is the malachite green within the endospore wall. Then the preparation is washed for about 30 seconds with water to remove the malachite grain from all of the cell part except the endospore. Next, safranin is used as a counter stain, is applied to the smear to contain the portion of the cell other than the endospore. Because endospores are highly refractive, they can be detected under the light microscope when unstained, but they cannot be differentiated from inclusions of stored material without a special stain. Then comes to the carbol-fuchsin staining with the flagella. So the bacterial flagella can be stained by the use of the carbol-fuchsin to build up the diameters of the flagella until they become visible under the light microscope. So it's important. In your notes you can go through table which they describe summary of the various stains and their use. So here we will see simple staining, its use, differential staining, say gram staining, acid fast staining, its use, special staining. Within special staining there are negative staining. I have already mentioned, basically the microbial capsule is stained by using the negative staining mechanism. Then the endospore staining. After endospore staining we will go through the flagella staining, and here the flagella can be stained by use of the carbol-fuchsin. Thank you.